Greetings, Cancers. This is Damien with HK Readings Healing Culture Tarot. And I'm here to do your August 2019 general love reading. This will be for Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Take the messages as they apply. Bits and pieces of this reading will align with the various people who come into contact with this video. Beautifully enough, for some of you, much of this will. I want to go ahead and get into the reading here. We have the card of balance from the chakra wisdom in the crown, clarified by the card of conversation. Within the crown, we also have the fall of Granada, which in Tarot of the Moors is akin to the Tower, even though these cards take on their own meaning slightly. And then we have Rhiannon, the sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. When we get down to the spread, y'all know that I'm a freestyle reader, but I decided to basically do a spread here because I love spreads too, and it's been a while. In the past, we have the 8 of Coins. In the present, we have the Moon. In the near future, we have the 2 of Cups. The heavenly influence and energy with the spirits bringing down as far as providing blessings is the Page of Coins. Clarifying the Moon as the influence for the present situation, we have the King of Cups. And as it stands in the physical, earthly, grounded, foot to grass way, on the base plane, we have the Ace of Wands. In a nutshell, Cancer, Virgo is, many of you may be dealing with a Virgo. I don't know how that just popped out of my mouth. Many of you may be dealing with a Virgo here, especially since we have in the past position the 8 of Coins. But in August, many of you will come into a beautiful union, what is what I foresee. I foresee that, beyond the massive amounts of healing that you've done, Cancer, we get to the action part of things. And we're starting to see where everything that you're implementing is yielding results far deeply and far greater than you may realize. The universe, now let me tell you this, because not only is this chakra wisdom, so I use this for my crown because we're talking about, it's a clear-cut way to get messages from the spirit guides. But the card of conversation in my Sibylla deck is also, the way I read it, the card of when the ancestors congregate. It's a decision card. It's essentially, I compare it to judgment in a way. And this is a great card to pull when you want to know a yes or no question, depending on when it comes upright or reverse. What I'm saying is essentially these two cards have the same reverence as far as being a part of like a highly energetic level to where it's directly related to the spirits here. And what they're saying is that they are here to balance your life. Conversation talks about a decision that has been made, and in the upright position, it's a beautiful, propelling decision to take you into the next phase. Where there's been a lot of imbalance before in your life, Cancer, you are going to see things even out. You're going to see the way that you think change even more as a result of that. Having more belief in not only yourself, but in the world. And basically that what you seek to attract is exactly what's coming to you. I feel as though this is a person, when I tell you a little bit about them, you're going to learn from each other, but there's going to be very few disagreements. You're going to recognize the differences, but you're not going to hold it against the other person. I think that because you've learned to see yourself in such truth that, naturally that's what's going to be reflected in the other person. And it's just going to allow you to move past a lot of shit and see what a relationship really could be like, And that's what I mean when I say, like, you really are going to be seeing things differently. Whereas in the past, like, you may have always thought it involved a certain level of hurt or sacrifice. But as you've taken your power back, you've come to realize that when people say things could be so easy, life could be so easy, so on and so forth, it's really true. And then when we have the fall of Granada here, we see where, again, we're talking about highly spiritual energies. We're talking about ancestors and spirit guides when we have the fall of Granada, just like when we have the tower, because that's when the universe does step in and make a decision that is just ready to be made, or because, one party or the other party took too long in making it, so now here it comes. But I don't feel like it's the latter for you, Cancer. I feel like it's the former, because there's a beautiful harmony within all of this. And then when we talk about, this sorceress energy of Ryan on here, follow suit. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. That's exactly where you are in August. Things are coming. And one of the biggest things that you have desired is to find love in a committed partnership. So in the past, when we get down to the tarot here, because you've done the work, the results are coming to you. Again, there is something so lucrative and beautiful about the energy of the Eight of Coins. This is somebody who's also, tenacious, but not in an aggressive way, but they're consistent, they're persistent, they're motivated. I wouldn't call it tunnel vision, but just super, super focused. They've learned a craft, and this is, crafting a new life for yourself. This is saying, hey, I've got all the building blocks and I'm going to put them together. I've learned patience, taking this one by one, removing blockages as I go. I've got the energy of Ogun. I have faith. So even if it seems like darkness may surround me at times, because I know who I am and where I'm going and what I'm doing, that won't distract me. And if anything, I can learn to see in that darkness to get those answers that are way more crucial at times than the ones I get in the light. And the moon with the King of Cups here, many of you Cancers, this is going to be something that you've been doing in secret, like that's been kind of private. When we shift to, how you've been trying to manifest new love, okay? So if you practice, any forms of like alchemy within spirituality, ritual work and stuff like that, these are some of the things that you may have been doing to draw a new love, and I see it's all working. Again, I see like it being like so meticulous. I'm seeing like, the energy of like a really great boss, at work, who's just able to make sure that like everything is boom, 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 right and where it needs to be, and their business is flourishing and thriving. And it's like you are your own business and brand. And what you're doing is you may have been putting yourself out there to attract someone that you seek. And I feel like that it's been done in private, because when it comes to the past person that you've been dealing with, like, you don't want, like, they've taught you a lot. And one of the things is you don't really let the cat out of the bag until you've got it, because you don't want certain energies, negative energies affecting blessings that are coming your way. But there's a lot of passion that you feel with someone and a new beginning that you want. If it's for some of you, it's a person itself that you're moving towards. For others of you, it's just moving to the arena of attracting, again, those energies that are going to reciprocate and be reflective of where you've come in your journey this far. But in the near future, when I see the Two of Cups here, this is definitely telling me that what is surfacing, what is in the works, is a very, very profound love. That is something that you have asked for, that will spring up on you, or it's something that you've been actively, knowingly, just trying to pursue. And I just keep getting the energy, because, like I said with the fall of Granada, and I'm glad I said that at first, it takes on a different energy, even though it's like, similar to a certain card in traditional tarot. Same here with the Eight of Coins, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. that are all central here, and even like central of the King of Cups, you know, you have this color black. And what I'm taking black to be is just like the level of stealth that you are carrying out as you navigate, as you move. There's secrecy. It's like you're having to sneak away from someone, or just, you know, there's a reason that you feel as though you have to kind of keep the people off the path. Because as focused as you are, and hyper-vigilant as you are, and as wise and smart as you are, you know, it's like you've learned how to keep people away from fucking up your blessings. Okay? Or allowing you to do that, because really it is down to us. And I feel like this other person that's coming towards you is doing a different version of the same. You know, since we, you know, this is reflective of a mirror. You know, we're all mirrors of what we bring in. You may know this person, like you've known this individual before, like coming into this love. Like some of you may have plans to elope. That may be coming up in the near future. Like I just see a lot of secrecy about your relationship until it gets to the point of just taking off the ground in that way, you know? Being very careful. I feel like someone is watching you, though. Someone is watching. Okay. There might be some exposure. With the Ace of Wands here, I am seeing, beyond the passion within a new connection, I'm seeing an illumination of all this darkness, you know? Hold a lighter and watch it illuminate like everything above and around it, right? So take this Ace of Wands as the lighter. So far, the only fire card on the board. The rest is, you know, earth, water, energy. And then we just have this, you know, dark energy that I speak of. Not dark in a bad way, but just literally, like, in essence. You know, we're not going to take that too deeply. The color black, y'all. Ooh, the High Priestess. Yeah, secrets at work. Like I said, that was at the bottom of the deck there. Along with the 10 of coins. So, needless to say, yeah. But what I see, before I even touch on that, what I see is being illuminated, because when I say I feel like somebody's watching you, I'm getting the energy that somebody's watching over this connection here that's forming with the Two of Cups from afar. They're able to see, or they're able to intuit, but I do envision that it's both. And this could be also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But regardless, they're taking on the energy, encompassing the energy of kind of getting the hint and seeing. So I'm getting the message that what you think you're hiding, Cancer, there are some that may know. But I don't see, like, you know, like I said, I'm not feeling any negativity, like they are going to try to do anything, like, to harm you. Again, wow. Actually, yeah, they're not going to do anything to harm you, so I don't sense the danger. But what I'm also seeing is it's going to hurt them, or they may be feeling hurt right now tremendously. But all they can do is watch. With this High Priestess energy, I also feel like, along with what I'm seeing here, is that they can't really even touch you or touch the situation. You're so strong and you're so removed, you're so far gone. Like, I think this person realizes that there's no way back in to even, like, play any foolery on your emotions or on your thoughts, or like anything that they can put upon you. Like, it's just over. It's like you're hiding this or moving in stealth because you want to, I'm sure. And it's like there's a lot to learn within this construct of what's being built, these intricacies. So there's a lot to learn with anything you do, if you choose to go the path, you know, with harder work or not. But when I look outside around the parameters, I see that there's nothing really threatening to hide. I think that's just kind of like a mental construct that needs to be broken down. And you know, August will be the time again where that is, I feel, and things will come to light. because the heavens are giving you a new beginning with someone to really build the stability and the foundation that you've always sought, Cancer. To build that home, to have that family, for them to love you unconditionally, give you monogamy if that's what you seek, and be honest with you about how they feel and where they see things going, which honestly, they're all about you, and they see that the sky is the limit, okay? But pretty soon, we will go straight from the Page of Coins through all of this when we get to the future, the Two of Cups, straight to the Ten of Coins. So it shall be that security you seek. Many of you will find security in the month of August with a new lover. And I think that your past lover, directly who I'm seeing here, is just gonna, have to let it go. They're gonna have to let it go. And what did I pull? The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. They're gonna, this is a release of conflict, honestly. That's a release of conflict. And I can't say that it's just because they want to let you just live your best life and be happy. Like, deep down in the core of them, they do. But is that what they're really, conscious of feeling? No. They just get it. This past person is just likely defeated. And I think it'd be good for you to know that, for those that this resonates with, so you can just completely get this energy out of your mind as far as what you may fear. So that's what I have for you. Look forward to your bonus. Love you, Cancer.